Hello guys, FurballTheHammy, your friendly neighborhood hamster, is back again for another Hypixel Skyblock video. So in today's video, I will be talking about the ungodly question everyone has been asking me about. How in the world are you able to do that many slayers for every single week? Good question. I actually never really knew why, but I decided to sit down and to reflect one day onto why I actually enjoy slayers over everything else that can be offered in the game. Not going to lie, but when I'm in Skyblock, I can guarantee that a good 80% of my time I spent are on slayers and only slayers. So before we begin, I'm just going to announce that thank you guys so much for helping me reach 10,000 subscribers at this point. I really appreciate all of your effort and all of your support. And yeah, because of that, the next subscriber goal will be at 20,000 subscribers. And let me tell you guys why you want to subscribe. In fact, at 20,000 subscribers, I will be doing 2,000 tier 4 tarantulas. You didn't hear anything wrong, I'm actually going to be doing that for a video. But you guys will have to get me to 20,000 subscribers. So yeah, for you sadistic people out there, good luck. 20,000 subscribers or you will see this hamster live another day. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin with the video. Number 1. Randomness. There is a reason why I hate grinding skills and why I love slayers. While both are equally as repetitive as one another, slayers has rare drops. Unless farming starts having a small chance of dropping a special pet or a rare item, I doubt I will even level my farming past level 19. Anyways, that's why I really love slayers so much, because when I'm killing a boss, it's like opening a loot box. Yes, Furball is addicted to gambling, oh my god. Because, fun fact, anything can happen, and there's a chance that something good might happen, like a tarantula talisman or even a digested mosquito. I guess that's why I'm always excited to do slayers, because it always manages to keep me at the edge of my seat every time I'm killing a boss. And yes, while I hate the absolute randomness of slayers, and there's no control RNG behind it, for example, after not getting a drop for a while, future drop chances are increased, these things don't exist. Despite the absence of control RNG or like balanced RNG to actually help unlucky players, I still love slayers because I still love randomness. Because randomness adds spice to the repetitiveness of slayers. 2. Multiple drops and good common drops. Now this is the reason that separates my choice for grinding slayers over zealots. Unlike zealots, which just gives a summoning eye at best, or maybe a phoenix pet, slayers has much more unique drops and good drops, not to say the least. For example, from tarantulas, you can get toxic arrow poisons, which are good drops. You can also get the fly swatter, which is a decent drop. You can even get a tarantula talisman or the digested mosquito from tarantulas, which are amazing drops. And because of that, there are a huge variety of drops in slayers, and that makes slayers actually a lot more enjoyable for me. Because for example, if I do get lucky from slayers, I don't always just get the same drop. However, if I'm lucky for zealots, all I do is just get more summoning eyes. It's just the same drop over and over and over again. However, for slayers, I get a bunch of different drops, and that variety is why I love slayers, because I cannot just constantly keep getting the same drop. Yeah, sure, summoning eyes make good money, but I will get bored if I'm going to grind it for 10 hours a week, or even 10 hours a week and 40 hours a month doing zealots just to get one same drop. I mean, I will go insane now. So yeah, because of that, that's why I love slayers. And now last but not least, we are coming to reason number 3, the freedom of choice and to chill. Now this is the final reason that differentiates why I choose to do slayers over dragons, which has randomness and multiple drops. However, in order to get good drops from dragons, you want to come first. And that is much easily said than done, and you need a lot of coins to constantly get first. And in my guild, I have noticed that the good dragon players who always come first tends to get dodged in lobbies when they are trying to look for a dragon party. Or even worse, some people add them into the party before realizing how good they are and they end up kicking them. Now this is a problem because a solo 8-eye dragon is surely the last thing you ever want to do. That is absolutely not profit, no value whatsoever. But that means that even if you are a good dragon player, you can't be grinding dragons constantly because there's no guarantee that you will ever find a party. What's worse is that the better you are, the less likely you will even be able to find a dragon party. And I certainly don't want to fight 3 or 4 dragons in an hour while I spend a good 30 minutes looking for 3 to 4 parties in an hour, while I spend like 15 minutes doing dragons in that hour. However, for slayers, it's at my own liberty and time. I don't need to rely on others for me to do slayers, so dodging will not be a problem. And while boss trading is a thing, I do most of my slayers without boss trading anyways, and it isn't a necessity for me to boss trade. Furthermore, when I do slayers, if I decide to be chill and end up killing a tier 4 tarantula in 2 minutes, or sweat and kill a tier 4 tarantula under 1 minute, it doesn't affect the result of my drops, unlike dragons where you have to sweat, because if you aren't first, you are risking losing a good drop to first place, for example the Ender Dragon pet. And that means that slayers gives me the benefit to grind whenever I want, and to get a variety of drops to keep me excited, and lastly to have some RNG to keep me waiting at the edge of my seat. And those are hands down the reasons as to why I love slayers above everything else. Note that if maybe you don't like slayers, it's perfectly understandable. Slayers is not a cake for everyone to enjoy. Some people like slayers, some people like zealots, some people like skill grinding, some people like farming, some people like dragons. I mean, we are all different and unique people. So I hope that you guys will understand why I like slayers, and I'm not saying that other money making methods or other stuff to do in game is less fun. I'm just saying that why I don't like them as much. If you enjoy doing them, go ahead and do them. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, with that, I hope I did inspire you to do slayers if you haven't started yet. And yeah, with that, let me end off with my famous quote: a slayer boss a day keeps a /G kit command away. So be sure to do your daily slayer bosses. And with that, this is FurballTheHammy, your slayer maniac, signing out.